Hello everybody and welcome to yet a new episode of Daniel's Videos and Etc. Yes, it has been almost a month, and perhaps now that I'm making this video, probably even more than a month since I've made another video. I believe the last video was the final semi-build complete, or the final complete build video. Yeah, so, I looked at the reviews and the likes and dislikes for the last review I did for the Holga accessories and camera. I noticed that I'm not getting that great of reviews, so I'm assuming that putting all the videos together into one video isn't the best. But anyway, so here we are. We're going to be reviewing one product that arrived as the Holga 35mm film adapter kit. And it's nothing special. In fact, it's nothing special at all. I don't have any 35mm film to use this with, but I do have a used roll of 35mm film to show you guys it. Alright, anyway, I'm back. I have this roll of Kodak Max 400 color print film, 24 exposures. It's been used. I don't know how old this film is. C41 process. I don't know if it has expired yet, but that has been sitting in my nightstand for quite some time. I think I have two rolls of color film that have been used up already. I need to develop those when I get a chance, because, yeah, those film stores are going away. Why not? Alright, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this in action. Just give me a quick second. I've improved the quality of the video. I've set the camera to high quality, so I don't know if it'll improve anything, but from what I can tell, I can't really say much for the LCD and what it says, but I basically turned up the high quality. But I do notice, though, the free space of minutes I have left went from 1,200 minutes to 399 minutes, so that might say something, but I don't know how this will come out. Probably not 720p HD, as this is not an HD camera, but the video quality might look more superior. So anyway, back to the review. So in order for this to work, of course, you're going to need a new roll of 35mm film, any color, could be black and white, but anyway, you also need your Holga and the adapter kit. We're going to go ahead and open the adapter kit now and show you guys what's inside. So, yep, this is the Holga accessories, Holga 35mm adapter kit. Nothing much on the sides. Photo is by Michael Tulberg. According to this 35mm film adapter kit allows you to use the 35mm film in a Holga 120 medium format camera, non-3D. I believe that means non-stereoscopic camera. Easy to follow instructions to get you started quickly. Kit includes a plastic insert that replaces your existing battery cover / 120 insert with one that guides the 35mm film through the camera, and a solid back without the red window. Note, this environment should be removed in a darkroom environment. Yeah. So basically, since the Holga, its camera design is you take your 120 film, you stick it in, and there should be a take-up reel right here. Basically, you take your pictures, you keep turning this knob, and all that film go onto this roll. You take the tape that comes from that side and just tape it closed. And since that's like that, it's pretty much like a reel-to-reel tape recorder. That does not apply to this 35mm film. 35mm film, as it only goes in through this way. In other words, you tape that film to that reel, and you keep taking your pictures, you turn it, and once you get to the end, you can't open the case up because your film's going to get exposed. You can't turn it back into that canister. You need to go to a darkroom environment, take the back off, take the film, you got to wind it up manually. I recommend buying a changing bag. I don't have one yet, but if you don't have a changing bag, try to find the darkest room in your house, like, for example, a closet inside a bathroom with no windows, something like that, and do it there. I recommend just very dark spot. You can't have any light or your film will be destroyed. Now, the reason why the 120 film is not so harsh with light like that is because it has a paper back. It'll be harder for light to get exposed through that paper backing because it is opaque. But anyway, having this accessory is a little more troublesome. I know a company that actually makes an accessory as big as the Holgaroid accessory. I think it's about I don't know, like $300, I don't know. And this accessory allows you, it basically turns your Holga into a 35mm camera, and it actually allows you to wind it back up inside the housing. But this is a cheaper alternative to that. I think this is about $12 on Amazon. I will provide a link if you guys want to buy it. So yeah, it's if you guys ever want to do 35mm film, I recommend you just buy the Holga 135, because at least with that camera, it actually allows you to take up the film. That it is a little more expensive. This is a good cheap alternative if you don't want to buy an extra camera. But you also will have to pay for a changing bag. I was actually going to get a Holga 135 camera, but I just changed my mind because I like the way 120 film works. Alright, so anyway, opening the box up, we get a black back, won't look right on this, a manual, a pack of stickers, I already used one, I'll tell you what that's for in a moment, and a guide frame. Anything else? Nope. Alright, so anyway, you get all this stuff, and I will go through individually what each stuff does. So let's go ahead and open the manual. That was pretty simple. So yes, this is your 135mm adapter kit. What? 135 film? I don't know. But that's the model number. For one Holga 120 series camera, FA135-120. This is designed to help you use in your 120 series camera. Allows 35mm. I don't even know what 135 is. I'm assuming that it means 35mm. On the internet, I would see this kit, and I would never see this sticker on the product that it's being applied to for that advertisement, but supposedly the one that you get from Amazon does come with a sticker, and I'll tell you what that sticker does in a moment. So there's the instructions to put it on. Probably we'll go through like what you should be careful of. Don't like screw up your film and whatever. So that's a diagram of how the film would go in. I will show you guys that. Yeah. And I do have pictures I took with the 35mm adapter kit on this Holga, neon green Holga. I will, those are on my Flickr page. I'll provide a link below as well. So what you get this black back cover, 35mm guide frame, and a sticker. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the sticker does. The sticker, well, let me say this real quick. Since the Holga 120 film, that actually has a window right here, and it actually has numbers on the back of the paper of the 120 film. So you can see what film you're on, depending on if you have it set to 16 exposes or 12 exposes, but you can see what film you're on. Since there is no paper back on 35mm films, light can easily pass through that film and destroy it. So that's why they invented this. This. In early versions of the accessory, I believe, it did not come with this sticker, so you'd have to guess on what where you were. But typically, people would say you have to turn it 360 or a one whole turn to take the picture and not destroy your negative. But supposedly, this kit actually improves on that. It adds everything that was in that other kit, the early version of it, and adds the sticker. The sticker tells you what expose you're on, and it can be pretty useful actually, and it does work very well. But it does. They give you 2 stickers in case the other one you lose it or it wears off, because these stickers don't feel very very strong. I believe you can buy replacement stickers. But if you run out of stickers and it just fades away, you just turn it one whole turn, and then you're on the next expose. So I already used one. So when placing the sticker on, when you have your stickers, it will come with 2 stickers. Basically, just try to place it as best as you can to fit the whole circle, and try not to kind of go over the edge. But you can put it on any direction you want. You could put the one over here, or you can put the one over here. It doesn't really matter as long as it's on the roll right. And again, you can still use this. You use your regular 120 film with this camera, even with the sticker on. I mean, the sticker is just an indicator for your 35mm film. You can still use it with your camera. your regular 120 film, and you can always replace the back on it. Just remember, if you have an other colored Holga or the rubberized Holga, you can get off Freestyle Photos website, or a white Holga or any other color besides black. It's just gonna look a little odd on a camera. So yeah, the funny part about my camera is it's just been painted on. The green's been painted on. As you can see, it is starting to kind of wear off on the sides. I gotta figure out why that's not closing really right, because this used to close pretty flushly, or used to sit pretty flush with the bezel of the camera. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and demonstrate about how this would work. So basically what you would do is you open your Holga, make sure there is no film inside. And I do tape the back of mine, even though I don't sometimes. I have confidence, but I do tape it anyway. So you will need the take-up reel. Remove your 120 6x6 centimeter guide frame, and replace that with the kit's guide frame. What this does is it makes the hole for which the image goes through smaller. So as you can see, it's more wide, but on here it's much smaller, and it makes in shape for the 35mm film. So you put the film in like this, you put the guide frame in like that, and it can be a little bit cumbersome, but you get it in eventually. Okay, I got it. It didn't take that long. So basically you stick that in there. You're not ready to go yet. Well, actually you kind of are. Take your film, stick it in upside down like so. People think that it's more complicated than this, but it's really not. The film pretty much just rests on these guide rails and the foam on the bottom of the camera. So typically you would have film sticking out already. Basically you pull that film into that slot if you want, tape the film around that spool, and close the back up. Yeah, let me close the back up. So, yeah, you take your film, you put it through that hole in the spool. Yep, stick it in the hole, and then kind of tape it. And let me just get the back out. That's not working at all. Give me a second. Stick the back on. Yes, it's going to make your camera look ugly, but it works. It might be a little sticky. It might not want to go in, but it will. You're going to have to force it closed. There you go. Basically, now you're ready to go. Of course, you got to take off your lens cap. So because that whole roll we just run around the spool has been exposed already, recommend you kind of turn this a couple times. And once you went through it enough, got onto your first number, and the arrow actually is right there. You get 1, and there you go. Then you just take your picture, and then if you want, you can take double exposures because this is a Holga. Then move to 2, and 2 happens to be on the same par with it. And then you just take your picture, and then turn it. And since 3 is on that same thing, take picture. And where's 4? Well, 4 is just going to be next to it. So you turn it again. You'd be on 4. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It goes up to 36, so this can support up to 36 exposures. And so I'll tell you guys what happens when you're done. Whoop, I should put my lens cap back on. Let's say now you're done taking your pictures. You've taken all 24 pictures, or taken all 36 pictures you wanted. How do you want to take your film out? Well, basically go to your dark area or a changing bag, pop the side open, and you're going to find that all your film is going to be on this part right here. Everything that was once in this canister will be right here. And to get that back in there, basically what you would do is remove your take-up spool, remove your film, and kind of just you kind of twist this part right here, twist the spool up, and just keep turning it, and eventually all that film that was once on there will go back into here. Of course, you're going to have to remove the tape from the film wants to get it in get all that film in there. So that's how you would do it. Just take that out, and if you want, you can put your back on, or you can just put it back on with your old stuff. But you just go ahead and develop your color or black and white film. You can go to a center and develop it. If you buy like this kind of film, color film, you can develop it at a 24-hour photo center like CVS or Walgreens, and this is maybe a better alternative to 120 film, since I believe no stores, no Walgreens or CVS can develop 120 film, and you happen to have a Holga 120 and you want to use 35mm film. This is a good kit. It'll allow you to take your color film again. There's some stores that do black and white, but if you have color roll film lying around, you can use this kit to take your color pictures. So yeah, that is pretty much all to this kit. Not very hard. The hardest part that I found it to be was putting the film onto the take-up spool. You have to have it exactly aligned. As you can see, it is a wide hole, and it's gonna kind of move around like that. So yeah, there some problems when taking pictures with the camera. There would be times where I would take a picture and I wouldn't wind it far enough, and I would result in like two exposures kind of mixed together. So I recommend when you take the picture, just if you take one, so if you are on your first picture, I recommend when you take your first picture and go on to the second picture, turn it all the way to 2. Turn it all the way to 2, and then just go a little bit after to avoid overlapping in the exposures. That's what I found is the best. You could always just kind of go along with this. I mean, it's very sort of rare to have this problem, but yeah, this 35mm adapter will get the job done. But again, it's plastic. Don't expect the best quality. But yeah, that is the adapter. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this review. Liked if you liked it, disliked if you hated it. I don't know. Hope you guys didn't hate it too much. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And again, if you want to, you can leave a comment below if you have a question. Nothing much. I'm running really much out of ideas of videos to make, so sorry again I was gone for that 1 month. School is really starting to become really hard. Well, not really hard, but I'm getting more and more busy with school, and there's a lot I have to do. I really don't have much time in a day to make a YouTube video, but whenever possible I will make one. Maybe a Holgaroid review, a more thorough review for that Holgaroid thing. Maybe just talk about, make a vlog or something, I don't know. Maybe more how-to videos in the future, I have no idea. But there will be more videos in the future. I don't know when, I don't know what. Since my gaming, or my Powerhouse computer Linux build is done, I really don't know. Maybe I might make a video about a new project I'm doing. Since I am a photographer pretty much, and I have all this film, right here, I got all that film, might as well store it in an air-conditioned space. So my next project is to fix this refrigerator, and maybe help you guys figure out how to do the same. I will catch you guys in the next video, and I might be talking about this whole project. So be right back, or not be right back. Thank you for watching, guys. Again, see you in the next video. It might be about this, I don't know, we'll see. Thank you very much, and guys, thank you for watching.